So, are you a Black student that is dreaming about going to an HBCU? If you are, I know I was. So, today I want to talk to you about three things that you can do to have a debt free or almost debt free college experience at an HBCU. So, this is going to be your free blueprint. Let's get into it. The first thing you want to make sure you do is maximize your Pell Grants, which means going ahead and filling out the FAFSA. It is really important for you to do that to be able to qualify for Pell Grants. You might be able to qualify for other type of grants before you even have to get to loans. And sometimes you might even qualify for some of the state aid that they may have and scholarships as well. So when we're talking about Pell Grants, we want to make sure that you are maximizing that, because if your family or you make less than $60,000 per year, then you will be able to use Pell Grants. You might get up to $7,395 is what you could get to go towards your college. And so you want to make sure that if you're able to do that, you can. What you also want to make sure you do is, even though the month is gone as far as October is concerned, you want to go ahead and make sure that you are filing your FAFSA at the beginning of October when it first opens, usually October 1st, or this year it opened a little earlier. So if you could have gotten in there earlier, but the earlier the better. It's usually first come, first serve. So you want to make sure that you can put your name in there and go ahead and get your documents and everything submitted. So when it comes to first come, first serve, you will be at the top of the list. Once you have finished doing that, you will want to go ahead and call your HBCU financial aid office. So a lot of times, if you call your HBCU financial aid office, they may be able to give you some extra funds that they may have as far as grants, scholarships, things of that nature, instead of you having to take out loans. Because the object of the game here, as far as I am concerned, is to be able to go to college without coming out of college with a lot of debt that will have you burdened, which comes up to student loans. So many HBCUs, especially public HBCUs, may have some extra money as far as grants and things that they can give you. So you definitely want to make sure that you are calling and talking to your HBCU financial aid office to see exactly what they have and exactly what they can give to you. The next thing you'll want to do is to target Black scholarships. And I know that during these times, sometimes that can be a little bit hard, but I'm going to give you a few that you can go ahead and use. So you have UNCF or TMCF, which are scholarships that are specifically just for Black students. These scholarships average between $3,000 and $15,000 for Black students who want to attend college. You can also use something called the HBCU Lifestyle Hub, which has 50 plus curated scholarships or things that you can use on their website to get you to the number that you may need in order to be debt free in order to attend school. So you'll want to shoot for 10 to 15 applications per month. So if you haven't yet, you might want to go ahead and get started. The next thing you'll want to make sure that you do is budget to make sure you are avoiding loans. So when I say budget, I mean sit down and understand what your income is coming from. Do you have scholarships? Do you have grants? Are you going to be working? Write everything down detailed so you can understand exactly what money you're going to need later. Please don't wait till the last minute to do this, because if you can figure out exactly how much money that you need, it'll be easier for you to get the amount that is left over in scholarships, because you'll know exactly what you're working towards. You will want to make sure that you are tracking every dollar. Figure out where every dollar is going when budgeting. So let's say, for instance, you have $15,000 in tuition to attend an HBCU. If you get $7,000 in Pell Grant, the school gives you $5,000, and the scholarships give you that you are able to acquire is $3,000, that means you won't owe anybody anything, which will equal to borrowing $0 from student loans. I hope that this was helpful. Please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. This is day 1 of Vlogmas. My name is Takara, and I am the founder of the Black Student Blueprint. I'll see you tomorrow.